Hello everyone, my name is William Strife and welcome to The Lift. This is a game that's having a playtest right now, presumably so the devs can work out some of the kinks and have a clean release in early 2026. This is a puzzle-driven game with a certain amount of horror elements. There's no actual horror in it, in all honesty. It's just an unnerving atmosphere to be in. So, I'm just going to start a new game, and you're going to see what this is all about. Whoa! 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 Okay. The game has me slowly skating across the floor.
Welcome to The Lift. Current cycle 577. Decade 142 new count. As the lift descends to your designated location, please take this moment to review some useful information. Here we go.
This was not happening whenever I initially played through the game.
The Bureau welcomes you to the Research Institute station. You are the spare keeper, but spare doesn't mean less important here. The primary keeper is fine. For now. But just in case we called you in, you will be our spare light in the darkness.
Okay, I'm still sliding across the floor, and this is very weird. I wasn't doing it whenever I initially played. Take that light bulb out, and, yeah, so you fix things in this game. We'll go ahead and screw that back in.
Without you, it would be completely dark here. Is there meaning in your life? Please don't bother to answer out loud. It's a rhetorical question. Things with meaning have a function. People with meaning do too. Sometimes they function for longer. A chair exists to be sat on. That is its meaning. An elevator exists to move between floors. A person exists to work. If something breaks, the meaning is lost.
I highly doubt that humans exist to work. I've got a personal, problem with this idea. Try to get that in before I slide across the floor.
You are here to return meaning to broken things. Thank you for your service. Working devices emit waves. Waves are energy for the station and for the whole world. It is your task to ensure the waves are always present in every room, for every object. Where there are no waves, takes hold. This is not a drill. This is reality. And in this reality, unlike a lift, there is no stop button.
Okay, I figured out why I was sliding across the floor. It wasn't the game, it was the controller on my desk, which had its... the game is controller compatible. What is this? Make sure all switches are up, then turn the lever. Okay. There we go. But the joystick was kind of jammed a little bit by from the way that it was sitting.
Fix, repair, repeat. Remember, the station is you and you are the station. If something goes wrong, maybe you forgot it's your job to fix it.
I'm not doubting that I can fix things, but I do highly doubt the fact that my job is to... My exclusive purpose is to just work. I don't like it.
Your exam is complete. Congratulations on passing the test with flying colours. Wait a second. There's a... to move the left. So, how did you like our test lift, by the way? Just like a real one, isn't it? What was I? Oh, right. The bug. I am pleased and honoured to present the Bureau Utility Gadget to you. Use it to keep track of your work as a keeper. Now, you'll be induced into a long-term hibernation until your designated shift as primary keeper at the station. Please proceed to the hibernation room and follow the instructions in your bug. Alright, I think that's everything. All by the book. Doesn't matter that much, to be perfectly honest. Should have skipped a late night with cryophysiologists. Anyway, work fellow? Just go up that hallway.
Okay, that's fine. Hold tab. This is basically my PDA. Very 1960s, 1970s, I guess, that we got going on here. There's this operator figure, scientist figure, master figurine. So there are vending machines across the station. Let's do a master figure, I guess. Aw, look at that. Look at that. I got myself a master figure. Alright, we'll hide that. What's this? The Bureau is observing the station conglomerate and you. At the moment, everything is just fine. No worries. Oh, placeholder. Oh, it says right there, placeholder. They're going to change the art. Okay. Strong Bioshock type of feelings, but also, you know, a little bit of the Fallout 4, like, hey, we're going to put you into extended hibernation. Wait for the doctor. Welcome back, cycles past. Okay, well, here we go. Can't imagine. Maybe I'll wake up and something will be desperately, awfully wrong. And maybe, just maybe, it'll feel like no time has passed at all. I can't imagine going into a hibernation like this, because in all the science fiction, it's like, no, you stop aging when you're in hibernation. Oh, okay. Well, red light, so that probably means something is wrong. I love the little animations that they have around the doors and like the clouds of smoke or mist. Yep. Things did not go well. Welcome back, cycles past 999. That's not good. That's really not good. There's a lot of growth. Something happened. What's this? This record statement, candidate application to the role of spare keeper role candidate assessment result, post-hibernation medical examination report provided by the doctor in charge, lead keeper's personnel file, classified documents withdrawn from public access until further notice. What on earth? Why would they? I don't need that. Put that down. Okay, well, I think my goal is to find a way out. Yeah, it says so right there. Find a way out. Warning, medical check is required after every hibernation. I don't think I'm going to get it. Fix what I couldn't. What on earth? Okay. There we go. Get out of here. Yep. Got my flashlight action going. Evacuation plan. Do not use the exit. Use the space behind the elevator, it seems. So, okay. We can do this. If you spot the decay, call a keeper right away. Well, that's my job. So, what are we looking at here? Oh, hey. It's the drawer where he delivered the, Upon candidate's exit from the lift, offer congratulations. Survey suggests it improves compliance. Issue the bug. Begin hibernation protocol. Confirm that the examination lift has been fully retracted. Deactivate all 3 systems. Do not improvise. We got more tokens here. Duty Officer Cycle 610. If anyone finds this, I acted strictly in accordance to protocol until the very end. There were 2 impacts of uncertain origin. Emergency alarms were triggered. Personnel evacuation was carried out, but there is a problem. According to Section 512 of the protocol, I am not authorized to interact with the hibernation capsules or interrupt stasis without a medical officer present. According to Section 261, I cannot seal the facility if living individuals remain inside. I am temporarily leaving my post to locate the on-duty cryophysiologist. If that's still possible, of course. Well, oh boy, that's awkward. Okay. What do we got here? You must always keep a spare gear for the engine in your desk drawer, mate. This bloody thing breaks every other cycle, and Air knows I'm sick of it. I'll have to ask the mechanic to take a look at it when he comes back from his vacation. Okay. Okay, we got a screw, and we have the most critical tool in the game, the screwdriver. Fix the drawer. Pull it out, and there is our wonderful little gear. So, let's unlock the door. And let's check the motor box, yeah? Unlock it. Open it. Put that gear in. Take a second gear, put it in. Engage the whole system. Okay, cool. It's fixed up. Now to just turn it on. Locked without motor. Locked without systems. What's wrong here? Power unit here. Okay. If you need a power unit in any circuit to generate... You need a power unit in any circuit to generate electricity. Okay, and I don't think that I have any cables. Let's look around here. We've got something. Oh, we got another screw too. That's nice. Okay. So, if we put this bad boy in there... There... Hide that. Close it. Okay, I must be missing something else here. Is there a power panel? Yeah, there's a power panel back here. Okay, let's open this one. Crack that bad boy. Probably rotate that. A lot of extra wires, at least there's that much. We'll middle click to bend that wire. There we go. So... Is it work? Yeah, it's working. Okay, the controls are all active now. So we can mess with the doors. We can make the elevator shake if we want. None of those are really useful. Let's go ahead and just move the elevator out of the way. Because as according to the evacuation plan on the wall, we need to go through this back door. Okay. Follow the evacuation route. I can do that, I think. Is there anything inside of here? More tokens. Tokens are always a fantastic thing to carry from one level to the next. This section actually confused me quite a bit initially because you can interact with some of the locks. Well, they highlight and it confused me. But it turns out the goal here, whoops, is to use the ladder. Now, it's easier to spot if you don't have the flashlight on, but if you're wandering around with the flashlight on the whole time, it doesn't stick out as well. Maybe that's all on me. There we go. If I shut it off, I can't see diddly squat. Nice reflection, or refraction? Nice lighting effects, as it were. Blue and orange. They're such a wonderful combination. I don't know that I'm actually going to need a lot of the materials here, but I'm picking them up to take them along anyway. Ooh, hey, light switch. Oh, it's got a broken light in it. Wait a minute, it's got a broken light. What if I, Hey, look at that. Good light again. I think I got some stuff that I don't need. Broken wire. Whoops. Got a bunch of papers, working light bulb, tokens, screw. Okay, I think I got... I don't think I need to put anything down. I will... Ooh, hey, it's another light bulb. Use a motor to turn electricity into torque. Some outputs require torque to be powered. Okay. Ah, here we go. Okay, so in that case... Put the power conduit in there. And it was already all hooked up for me. That's cool. Okay, this is another thing that took me way too long. The buttons on this elevator are not easy to spot or know that you can interact with. I spent too much time whenever I initially played through this. Not knowing that I could elevate the elevator. Oh, hello. Nothing down there. Okay, we got some more stuff. Okay, so the trick this time, I guess, is to put the motor in like so? Yes, okay. Okay, we've made it out of hibernation. This is surreal. Oh my word. I didn't notice the first time I played through this that the background has absurdly large chairs. Like the type that you put up to a counter. Almost like a bar stool. Almost. Not quite though. Ooh. An ethereal carriage.
A long time ago in a place far, far... Oh, wrong show. Let's start over. Ahem. A long time ago, there was a house here, and people. So many people. Then it ended. No one remained, and almost nothing of the house did either. They ran. No one ever came back. But they forgot one thing. They forgot that someone, purely by accident, was left behind. Someone survived.
Because something here made sure they did.
Are you human?
Oh, that's you. I thought, well, you're awake now. So does this mean a different ending for us all? I wonder what kind. What does this mean for me? I'll have to rethink the whole final act of my play. Will you be able to figure out what this means for you by yourself? Or will I have to guide you? Here's a hint. The events unfolding around you will matter less than the choice you make. That choice will decide how our story ends. You are the one in the spotlight. I am merely the one pulling the rope to open the curtains.
Okay. I need to get to the SRI.
Smart move. Anyway, your shift officially starts now. You probably have already realized how badly things need a touch-up here. You won't get into the SRI without me. Power's been down here for cycles. Hold on. I'll send a spark to the door. That should get you through. But keep in mind, most other doors around here won't be as cooperative. I suggest you first find an electricity source. And from there, well, someone might give you some clues on what to do next.
What happened here?
What happened here? Opinions vary. I'm curious to hear your outlook on the matter. Do share your thoughts later when you've learnt the ropes. If you want to know what this place used to be, keep your eyes open when the curtains part. I don't show these moving figures for nothing. They hold answers to many questions, even ones you haven't asked yet.
And who exactly are you? What are you doing here?
They call me Trader. You'll find out what that means in good time. Everyone has a purpose in this place. You'll find yours a little later.
Okay. I guess I'll get moving then. Well, this would be the door that he opened up. Feels like I'm walking up the side of a building. The strangeness of the landscape here is one of the reasons why I like it so much. Ugh, power's out. Alright, well, you know what? First things first, let's go ahead and just, let's do a little bit of recycling. There are corrupted items in this game. Put destabilized items in the trash to get tokens. We'll go ahead and use that first. Ooh, put it on the floor behind me. But the tokens aren't going to serve much purpose until I get the power back on. And this is the main lift. This is basically your main transition spot for the entire game. So what I need to do is get the power on, which is this. Please follow the instructions, which we can do fairly easily. Switch the engine to maintenance, pull the lever towards you. Can do. Okay. Grab the handles, rotate the drum so the opening lines up like the picture. Okay. There we go. Ensure there is at least one bee installed. If all bees are missing, use the emergency bee from the wall-mounted container. Okay. So, Such a unique system for power generation, using bees for batteries. Alright, cool. Only one bee. I'm certain that some of the goal eventually is to get more power into the elevator by switching it to maintenance mode again. Okay. Turn the switch's power awakening of working bees and the air intake. Use the manual pump handle to increase pressure. The pressure gauge must hit the green zone. If the previous steps were performed correctly, the drum will begin to rotate. Disengage the lever to exit maintenance mode. Okay, can do. So, open these up. 1, 2, 3. And give it a good pump. And it looks like it's working. Now we can go ahead and... Ah, there we go. Power's on. Move you out of the way. There we go. Grab some of this other stuff. Because why not? What do we have here? Oh, that's a light bulb. That's a busted light bulb. Okay. Oh! I'm getting a call already. Hello?
Oh, wow! Are you really alive? Can you hear me? You can't hear me, right? Huh, that's incredible. Where in the waves have you been all this time? Talk about luck. Just started my shift, double-checked all the frequencies, and then bam! A whole living person. Wait, who am I actually talking to? No, hold on, don't say it. Judging by the uniform, Keeper, right? Which means your hibernation capsule made it through all this mess. Oh, and we're Rubus. Just arrived to your station not long ago. The rest of the crew's still asleep. I'll introduce you later, promise. You've done well restoring the lift's engine. Without it, the comms network would have been dead, so big thumbs up to you. Now let's get you out of here. You can see the state of things for yourself. First things first, head to the post office. There's a very important job waiting for you, though I don't know exactly what it's about. To make the lift move, just go through its rooms and fix whatever's broken. Gotta hit the first mark on the wave gauge scale. Till we meet at the post office then. Call once you're there. I'll go wake up my colleagues in the meantime.
So much information so quickly. Basically, at the top you can see the lift 0 in a diamond, and then, you know, like the bar. And that is the fact that you have to fix things in this game. That's the whole point. You have to fix things. So every single time that I fix something, that little bar at the top goes up, and once the bar goes up to its maximum, the number on the left of the bar goes up. So I have to get the 0 to a 1. Alright, with that done, the power should be on. Yep, power's on. Cool. I'll go ahead and pick up some of these destabilized items because I need the tokens to get the lift fixed up. Because there's also a, look at this. Convenience. There's a vending machine over here. Whoops. Go ahead and plug that bad boy in. To, here we go. Put that in. Middle click to bend the wire. Ah, I'm one wire short. Here we go. Got an extra one. There we go. Vending machine is working. We'll mess with it in a moment. But for now, do not need a broken light bulb. I'll grab you. Set you down in there. And just use the recycler for as much as I can. Everything that I could... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You didn't take the stupid... There you go. Was I missing something else? I could swear that there was something else inside of the, Yeah, sure enough. There it is. I knew that there was a destabilized, something extra here. Hey. Alright. Come back. Put that in. Okay, I think I've recycled everything. Now let's go ahead and use the vending machine. Simple light bulbs and fancy screws. So this is something that's really easy to miss, but if you look, there's a rotating dial on each of these. You know, even the ones that don't have anything in them, they have numbers. And that rotating dial represents how many are for sale or how much stock there is in the vending machine. So we're going to go ahead and grab several fancy screws. So, which despite their name, there's nothing particularly fancy about them because I have not run into normal screws. We'll go ahead and grab an extra light bulb as well. How many tokens do I have? I got 9 left. More than enough. But let's fix up as much of this thing as we can, okay? First things first, let's look at these benches here. Now, what you need to do is grab it and shift it so that the little pinion hole or whatever, like I don't know what the right word is. You have to align the seat before you can screw the thing back in. So there we go. Fixed that up. Got to do the same with the chair. Do I have enough screws for this? I think I had just enough screws for it. There's some light bulbs that need to be taken out as well. There we go. Shut that. There's a busted one here. Yep. Go ahead and plug that in. Oh, we are so close to done. Aha. And a light bulb there. Look at that. Alright, cool. We are all finished. Now, I think it's gonna clear my inventory. I'm gonna run back. I don't want this stuff in the elevator. I think the elevator gets... Whoops. I think the elevator gets reset whenever I head to the next section of... Ah, man. There we go. Don't need the broken light bulb. Okay, so the lift is fixed. It's up to level 1. Right, I have to make a call again. Actually, no, I don't think that I do. I think I just activate the lift because I've actually fixed the whole thing. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff up because I want to keep it in my inventory. Oh, look at that. I had a working light bulb for it, so why not? Okay, and then if we throw it on, initiate the lift, and that's the end of the tutorial, okay? That's the whole tutorial, but we're going to keep going. We're going to proceed to the next gameplay segment.
Come in, Keeper, and Cycle's greetings. This is Team Rubus again, restorers of unattended stations. And today, we're going to have you...
I thought we were repairers, or what was the word, reanimators.
Please, we'll make time for this discussion later, but I'd like to remind you that we have important work to do. Operator, resume the transmission.
I know, rehabilitators. That's it. Now you'll be on the post office floor, and according to regulations, there should be intercoms in the main hall. I'm not getting a signal, so my guess is they're not functioning. If you fix them, you can get in contact with the local MC branch and find out what happened on the station.
Alright, so the mission now is to get out of the lift, plug in the fuse, and fix the intercoms. And as you can see, the lift has now reset. It's sort of reset. Like, if I want to, I can... You know, I can... The screw is still there. I can fix things up. I can repair the lift to some degree. There are some problems. Okay, I already know this. It's giving me tooltips because it's assuming that I haven't gone through the tutorial, which is a bit of an odd thing for it to assume, but whatever. So, the lift has to some degree reset, which is odd, but it is what it is, you know? Oh, that's not creepy at all. Someone turned into a statue. Well, it seems that you were about to get this done. I'll take care of that for you. Beware white noise. Floor sealed. Do not open without proper authorization. Well, I don't think I need authorization because I'm the only one here. What does this say? Floor sealed. All necessary measures taken. No more work here. Okay. Oh, the lights are on. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's dark. That's very dark. Oh my. Things are not looking good around here, that's for certain. Okay, so this is the power panel. Yes, thank you. I don't really need to know about this. I've already been taught about it. Go ahead and take that and plug it in. And we got a phone call.
Disconnected. Cancel. 111. Cancel. Impossible. Warning. This is an automated message.
Okay, now it's telling me how to repair stuff and improve.
MC branch forcibly disconnected. Managing the station is impossible. Insufficient wave production in the area. Increase wave production to wave gauge level 3 to commence operations.
Okay, well isn't that nice? Let's talk to Rubus again. Contact.
Did you hear that? Disconnected. I'm sure I remember the emergency protocol on this type of station. It was on my exam, and you know what? There is no protocol. No protocol allows for disconnecting from the MC branch, no matter what's happening on the station. Not only is it impossible to disconnect from the local MC branch, it's against regulations. Maybe the power went out.
Nah, this here's something else. MC's not a toaster, a mere blackout is knocking it out. But if they got themselves a real gutsy critter on the station.
Hold on, I have to stop you there. You'll have plenty of time to air your wild theories once the job is done. I'm counting on you to keep a cool head, Keeper. To investigate the situation further, you need to turn the lights back on in the main hall, then find the Nectar Production Center and get the nest operational.
That's true. Without nests, we'd have no batteries, and the cleaning beam isn't much of a beam without them. Wouldn't take you less than 500 cycles to clean that mess up without it.
Oh, okay. The dialogue is empty all of a sudden.
Strictly speaking, we need it to increase wave production, but it can't hurt to get a look at things. We're fumbling around in the dark at the moment, quite literally.
Okay. How do I turn the lights back on?
The light panel should be in the employee area, behind the door with the keypad. Please keep in mind that in an emergency, according to regulations, all codes are reset to 111.
Then look for the circuit breakers to turn on the lights. They should be somewhere easy to reach for whoever's in charge of keeping the place in order. No sign of order anywhere. I'd say it's a mess, but that'd be insulting the word. Once I'm there, I'll grab the wrench. Tighten all so-called engineers there up like a loose nut on a wheel.
Okay, so that's the most important bit of information. That it's a little bit elusive. They don't really tell you that there is a way to open this door back here, which is where you're going. I mean, it's pretty clearly highlighted, if you will. But you need to switch this to 1, 1, 1. I mean, puzzle games can be obtuse from time to time. You know? Let's, here we go. Let's get power back on, shall we? Well, the lights at least. There we go. Alright, I'm no longer groping around in the dark. Let's see. What is this all about? The nectar production should be on the other side of this. That component there will come in handy eventually, maybe? I'm not going to do everything in this particular rundown of this. I'm going to do kind of a minimalist playthrough. Turn the power on. Yeah, there we go. Got the lights. Grab up everything that we can here. Ah, here we go. A B. Okay, yes. I already know all about this. I don't need to read through it because I know what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and just grab this, open it, install the B. Alright, there we go. So now we have power production and we can charge batteries. Is there a battery that's over here? You know what? Ah, okay, that's a broken drawer. I think I got one screw on me. What do we have in here? Just tokens. I thought that there was going to be a battery in here. I was wrong. Okay. Well, that's awkward, but okay. Oh, wait a minute. The clean beam. Right, yes. The man who has been frozen in time because he has been turned into a... well, a statue, unfortunately. Alright. Open that up. Now, I may as well go over this because this is an important aspect. Go ahead and hit R on this, unequip the battery. I can go ahead and put the battery in, and the nectar, quote unquote, that the bee is generating slowly fills this little gauge over here, and then once there's enough of it, it can be used to fill up the battery. So I hit the button, I have to hold the button down, and then grab that back out, and it'll just continue to fill up again. I can go ahead and come back to this, equip the accumulator, and hey, we're all done. And we'll answer the phone.
What in the white noise is all this here, pal? You trying to start a library or making a trash experiment? We have new jobs to give the keeper. Yeah, let me talk to him.
My apologies. I have Keeper on the line now.
Now, keeper, I'm sending you. Guess where? Where is the foreman's favourite place? That's right, the workshop. You'll learn how to make circuit wiring there. Next thing you know, you'll be fixing things right instead of crawling around for scraps and thingamajigs.
Call us if you have trouble with the workshop.
Oh my god, it's so noisy. Okay, yes, I know. Open the door. Cool. Alright, so this is the workshop, and it's easy to miss what you're supposed to do here because it's not obvious. And to my knowledge, that you cannot bring this tooltip system back up when you after you read it the first time. So I'm gonna run over the details of how this system operates. At current, I don't understand why they haven't done this, but basically all of the corrupted or destabilized components in the game will deconstruct into different items. Why exactly what these things deconstruct into won't show on this back panel is a bit of a mystery to me, because that seems like what the back panel is for, to tell you what components you're going to be getting out of deconstructing things. But you put them in the bin, and then you hope that you just get the components that you need. In this case, I got a whole bunch of wires. Now, the other part. Got another battery here, and this is a blueprint despite the fact that it's yellow. So, you come over here, you put the blueprint down, but you need power. You need at least one energy. So, you take the battery, hold that button down. Okay, one power. Take the battery back out, have the blueprint down, and then it's telling you what it'll take to make the thing on the blueprint as well, which is 3 wires. Good thing we just got 4. We hit that. Okay, we've recorded the blueprint into the system. Now that we're over here, you have 2 buttons, okay? These buttons are used to go up and down a list that's on this screen. There's actually no other items on the list, so obviously we can't switch between things right now. But it is saying we need 3 wires. We can do that. 2, 3. Then we hit craft, and it produced the wires for us. I'm going to go ahead and grab up some of this other stuff. I've got additional wires here. I'm going to go ahead and make them, because why not? I'll need more wires eventually. And I'm going to continue to pick up all of these, like, corrupted items and whatnot around the station. I'm not certain whether or not I want the corrupted items for a vending machine, or if I want to use the corrupted items in the workshop. So I hold on to corrupted items instead of just instantaneously using them.
Over here. We've been waiting for you. Yes, you.
Alright, get ready. Sit tight. This guy does not want to stop talking, and I need to listen to him for a while, so... Here we go.
Where have you been? Sleeping all the time, and then sleeping some more. So much happened while you were out. There was a post office, but now, as you see, not much of a post office. Can't call this a post office. And what to call it now? We do not know. Perhaps you know. That's why you've come, to tell us, to name what we can't name. And once there were people here and there. But now, they've all vanished somewhere. Something. Not people anymore. Something else. Standing around in the corners, saying nothing, quiet types, not even moving. Them. Us, for instance, we're Scrapper, that much we know, that we're Scrapper, and you're Lifty, that we know too. Although we don't know much about anything else. We do our business, that's what we do. We collect, well, everything. Here's our collection. But no one stops by, no, not even the other vagrants. They do not stop by to see our collection. How about that? They don't care. But if you care, we'll tell you all about it. What it used to be like here, we'll tell you too, whatever we remember. And if we don't remember something, then we will not tell you that, because how can we tell you if you can't remember what to tell, right? So, stop by if there's a chat you want, and we need tokens for our collection. They're like coins, so look for them. If you find some, bring them to us. We'll give you something in return. How about that? You will see some machines round here, the red ones. The machines with spare parts inside meant for repairs. They take coins too, but don't bother with them, no. No point messing with them and putting good coins in. We'll give you lockpicks if you bring us the coins instead. You could use them to open lockers, maybe cabinets too. Perhaps other things we don't know about, but you, on the other hand, should know. We, for instance, have some important matter for you to sort out before you fall asleep again, because, well, you do love to sleep, yes, that much we've noticed. When there was a post office here, all they ever did was stand around smoking and reading the wall newspaper. Did nothing much except for that. Some best employees, huh? And well, they wrote about the plaque in the newspaper. It's a plaque. Quite a shiny one, honouring the post office best employee, and we need it badly. There's no question about who the best employee is now, is there? Now, if you're wondering what you might get if you give us the plaque, some people put too much thought into it. That much we know. Don't you worry, we have a nice gift for you, don't we? It's tucked away for you. When there was a post office here, now there's not, but when there was, something very important went missing. We've been searching for it, we've been indeed, while you were sleeping, because that's what you do. If you need a hint, and don't know where to look, that much we can tell you, we remember. Although we don't remember much about anything, but about the plaque, we do. And if the question still persists for you, well now you should maybe think a little harder, then you'll realise who the best employee is, won't you? No, we will not show you the gift we have for you, not until you bring us the plaque, which is when you will get your gift. But we will tell you what it's called, that much we remember. We do remember a lot about these little things. It's called a glue gun. How about it? You can use it to fix anything, like wiring, like holes in the wall, if you're going to fix anything, since, well, you've been sleeping all the time, not fixing a thing, just sleeping.
Okay, he's done talking. He's rather redundant in the words that he has. Now, let us actually get about to... I suppose we could go about getting the guy's plaque, if nothing else. Ooh, you know what? I could probably... Whoop. Okay, retract the entire thing. What is this? Guys, the door to the Nectar production center is jammed. If anything, I went through the ventilation shaft. Keep the ladder just in case. Okay, so I've got a ladder for myself now. Let us go ahead and start working on that plaque of the guys. It's held inside of this locker system. So, get the goo off of it. First step. Look at that, give me a stapler. Probably need to fix it. We need... Is this power... Does the power unit even work? I don't know if it does or not. I know that I can swap to the... Oh, you know what? I can probably swap to this bad boy that I found inside of the, Yep, I totally can. So if I put that down, that's connected up. Hey, there we go. So I found this inside of the ventilation shaft whenever I was working. Whenever I was setting up nectar production. Now all we got to do is get some wires down to the bad boy. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Because I made a whole bunch of extras. There we go. And it should be working, but it takes codes to operate. Now, if you search around, you'll figure this stuff out on your own. But because I've already done this, I know what I need to do. Let's put a screw in there. And grab that. Uh-oh. I need a lockpick. Well, it's a good thing we talked to, what's his name? Looter? Shifty? Scrapper. That's his name. Scrapper. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put a couple of tokens in here. And 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I think that was everything that I was going to get out of it. And we'll go ahead and pick the lock on that drawer. Whoops. Alright. Now that that's done, we can open it. I'm not going to bother reading that. And at the bottom of the drawer, we can see a number, 2732. So, 2732. And it's opened this, the Employee of the Month Award. Hey, that's the method. We'll run back. And we will give him this wondrous piece of equipment. Who's the best? Who's the best of all?
Now, what do you have here for us? If it's something nice, we will take it. But if it's something useless, we don't need it. Keep it yourself. But why would you keep it if it's useless and has no use? Oh, you have the plaque for us. Now it's in the right place where it should be. And here's the gift for you. The glue gun. How about that? Take it. It will remind you of us. Scrapper.
I cannot wait to never speak with you again, pal. So now we have the glue gun, which you have to reload with tape, but I don't have to worry about it at the moment. But it is possible to fix some things up, like that. And we can come over here and patch up that. And I think that this is only good for 3 shots before it completely exhausts all of its ammo. Yep, it's totally empty. So the glue gun is empty now. Where on earth? Here's the cleaning ray. Go ahead and pick up some more of this stuff. There we go. Pick that up. Okay. Now, what was to get done on the bug? Get wave production to level 3. Repair the Rubus. Fix the supply vending machine. Okay, so let's talk with Rubus, okay? Seems a sensible thing to do. Also, I should probably refill this. Okay. Let there be light.
What a nightmare. I've never seen anything like this.
I have to admit that I, too, have never encountered a station in this condition. It's clear that whatever happened here was out of the ordinary.
Like anomalous radiation from the air.
You've been reading too many of those sci-fi books. Radiation, my foot. How about you explain that thing in the middle of the main hall to me? What the heck is it? A tower? A turbine? I'd like to get my hands on whoever came up with that half-baked design.
Let's put further discussion aside for the moment, please. This is really not the time. We have urgent work to do, and need to get in full contact with the local MC branch as soon as possible. I'm sure we'll get a better understanding of the situation once that's done.
Alright, so, they want me to get into the postmaster's office, which... Report to Rubus. Was Rubus the wrong one? Report, do it yourself.
Oh, well then, I've no worries about you now. You know how to make modules out of all sorts of scraps, so you can fix everything. The doors, the vending machines, whatever's broken, you'll make it hum again. Better yet, find the blueprint vending machine. There you can buy a blueprint for any module. No need to rummage through corners scraping up junk. Makes assembling the circuits much quicker, much cleaner.
Alright. So, a major aspect of this is trying to get down into the lower levels, but in order to get to the lower levels, we need to get into the postmaster's office. Now, the postmaster's office... Go ahead and soak up all of this gunk. He's right over here. Just get that out of the way, pick that up. This is the door, but it's obviously not working. Let's go ahead and open it up. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some missing components, including something that's broken here. Like, this is a fully broken component. You can tell because it's got like a... It's got bits of, like, crap on it. So, we need to make a new component. And as the foreman told us, we need to be able to make new components to do that. What we just picked up out of that door frame is a electromotor square wave. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and... Uh-oh. We ran out of power. Whoops. Right. Whoop. There we go. Decay containers. Cleaner Beam creates decay containers after collecting enough decay, deliver them to a special processing chute to exchange for tokens. So, it turns out that all of that decay that we've been seeing all over the station, we're sucking it up into the... We're sucking it up into the clean beam, and we can actually turn that decay that we've sucked up into tokens. Convenient, right? Not bad. Okay. But, now that that's done, let's go ahead and get this thing working. It appears that the power out here is functional. The question is, do we have a motor to make this work? We appear to not have a motor. Is there one sitting around anywhere? That's the major question that needs to be answered. Ooh. There's an audio log here.
Fill this out here and here. Then sign the back. Your message should be delivered in 2 to 5 cycles. But don't worry, it's usually faster than that. Yes, here are the coordinates and the number. What was that? Did you hear that?
I guess that's an audio log from when things went absolutely wrong for them. Alright. Move that out of the way. Put that in. We don't need that. Don't need that. We just need enough wires. It's not perfect, but it does the job. And we don't really need this machine running for long. We just need it running long enough to get this blueprint here. There we go. Okay. We've got a new blueprint. Given enough time and resources, you can fix up everything in the station. And ultimately, to get the wave meter up at the top where you need it, you're gonna need to do just that. But let's go ahead and fill this bad boy in. Oh dear, my accumulator is empty. I'd better go fill this back up. There we go. Okay, and then record the blueprint. How do we make one of these now? If we shift it down, it takes braces, gears, and I guess oil? Well, that means that we're going to have to figure out what on earth to recycle here. So we'll do one at a time to figure out what we're going to get out of this. First, a mug. Well, that gets me the brace that I need. Just put that down. What else can we recycle? We haven't tried recycling a stapler yet. Let's find out what's there. That gets us the gear that we need. I'm betting that this is going to get us the chemicals that we need. Just like broken little... Yep, sure enough. Got a couple of chemicals out of that. So, put that down. Hit craft. Okay, we can repair the door to the postmaster's office now. I'm certain that I'm going to have to scavenge some parts out of the other machines. Yep, I'm completely out of wires. So you know what? We'll open that up. It's not perfect, but again, it does the job. Go ahead and hit that button. Hello, hello. We found our way into the postmaster's office. What have we got here? Work conducted during this report period included troubleshooting and maintenance of the pneumatic mail and oversized package systems. Due to wear and tear on the package system, energy modules 1 and 3 needed to be replaced. This required seal N7507 on the energy meter to be blank and replaced. The documentation to request the resealing process is attached. Okay. Oh, somebody's got locked drawers. What's this say? Went through the supervisor's ledger, found something that might be a safe code, 489. Can't find the safe, though. That's going to come in handy in a moment here. Tokens. Oh my god. Someone shoved a token into this little... Oh, that's clever. Now I'm going to be checking these things every single time that I go anywhere on the station. Okay. Let's pick a lock, shall we? What was in this? There's a button. Whoa. Hello, hello. What do we have here? It looks like a safe. Now, I had that hunk of paper. $489. $8. 9. We've got a key card. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I could have turned the lights on. Okay, you know what? Before I leave the office, let's go ahead and pick this bad boy open. And I think I'm all out of lockpicks now. I just want to let you know that the situation on our station is completely out of control. I've moved the concentrate while things run their course. Who knew that word would suddenly have such catastrophic insinuations? Once everything calms down, we'll restore the MC branch and be in touch. Okay, so the postmaster knew about something that was weird or wrong here. I take that. And this, my friends, is where the demo actually ends. There's a whole lot more in here. I haven't finished cleaning up all of the goop. There are drawers that I can still fix and get into. There are an entire 5 additional lockers that you can get open on this little system over here, to say nothing of the fact that everything that I fixed and then scavenged parts out of to basically speed things up, you can get this working and leave it working. You can get the blueprint machine working and leave it working. You can get the postmaster's door open, working, and leave it working. It's possible to get out enough supplies to do all of that in this demo. But I am not here to be completionist. This is already a pretty long video. So it turns out that once you get through this door here, which I can't quite get through yet because guess what? There is once again another broken system. That is broken. We'll just go ahead and put it down right there. Let's see. Is it possible for me to... Okay. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Of course, it's not going to do anything if you don't put the key in to make it open. And that, my friends, is the end of the demo, because once you go through this door, it concludes suddenly and very abruptly. I was really, really caught off guard whenever this happened. I actually had to come back and be like, there was so much for me to do in the station. I didn't expect this to be the end of the demo. And I love it. I absolutely love this game. I've enjoyed it so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me play this as well and understanding the way that the game paces out its puzzles and the fact that you can make parts, you can get parts out of vending machines, you can do all of the necessary things to get the system and the station working again. And I don't know about you guys, but it's right there. It's in my sweet spot. I absolutely love the experience that I've had with this demo, and I'm looking forward to it in early 2026. Hopefully I won't be too busy and, it'll pass me by. There's so many games these days, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So here's the deal, guys. The Lift, you can play a playtest of it right now on Steam. I encourage you to give it a shot if you want to see how to do those other things that I've skipped over in the process of making this video, because it's definitely more than an hour's worth of playtime. So I encourage you to give it a shot and have some fun. And just remember, once you go through that door with the key card, the demo ends. So yeah, be warned. In any case, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is a great game. I hope you give it a shot yourself. My name is William Strife, and I will see you all in the next video. Catch you later. Bye.